people up. I also had somebody pretend to be Satan come up on my show too one day
Oh, that's
I think I
sweet.
was there.
when I was trying to talk about the Constitution and go through some stuff, and he was trying to frame me because he was trying to get me to shut him down, and I'm like, no, um, this is free speech. You can say what you want to. I want to ask a question. Well, people hate me. Well, why? "Oh, I don't know." And then he started to go through and do some crazy stuff. I thought, look, if you can't be respectful, I'm going to remove you for the respect. Say what you want, but answer the why, right? Why do you feel this way? Why do you say that? Why do you think that is? And wouldn't do it, right? Total troll.
No, you
Um,
just complete disrespectful.
yeah. And I said, so I'm removing you from the stream, but I need you to understand I'm not going to block you from chat until you become ignorant. And they ended up being removed from chat because then they started going really bad and got really nasty. But I mean, so it happens. I do things different than I do now when I go live, and I don't share my links out very frequently. But when we have community chats like this, I'll open it up and we can just talk and do whatever. I will do this though. If I'm going to do something like this, I won't do it in vertical mode because the trolls come out like freaking mad.
Oh, really?
When you're streaming only on your phone, oh man, people go, yeah, aspiring alchemist. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Like it was like they were. I mean, it was like, I mean, it was just all voiceover stuff, and they were just trolls. They came back in under a different name, tried to do it again, and I reported it to Google, and Google shut them down. Like, not just their YouTube, they just shut their Google account down.
Wow.
Because I took a snippet of the video and submitted it to Google, and they classified it as hate speech and shut them down.
Way
So
to go, brother. Way to go.
it's not. But the thing is it had nothing to do with him claiming to be anything. It was the ignorance that they were doing. There's no part in that, right? That's open discussion. You guys can say whatever the hell you want to. You can tell me that I'm an idiot, I'm a fool, I'm stupid, I'm undereducated, and that's your point. But I need you to tell me why you feel that way. And that's when we can have a discussion. Don't just say it and then be done. I need to be able to know why. I want to have that discussion because if I don't understand why, you're never going to change my mind.
I'd have to say it has to be because of those glasses.
You
There
mean
we
my
go. There you go. See, now I have no problem.
well, here. Oh, here.
Didn't mean to make you self-conscious about the glasses. There you go. I would call you
Even
Jason
better.
Friday the 13th, but I can't see you now.
Now I can tell you this. If I was to do this, my channel would probably get banned. People freak out over that.
They freak
Not
out
sure why.
things. Now, last time I really got some decent, over 1,000 views. It might have been the same person, but because it was almost the same verbiage, mentioning the tiger hands and how gay it was, and it was always about gay this and gay that, and I'm like, I'm about people being respectful to each other, and in fact, I was reading it when I was on Uncle Sal's channel, and Uncle Sal just said, just remove them, and I did. But I was like, and I looked them up. Every last one of them was a brand spanking new channel with almost no subscribers. It looked like it was all set up on the same basic date.
Well, so here's the thing. You'll get people coming in, and the thing you have to be careful for, right? This is of all the things, and I'll do this so people can see my eyes because it's extremely important that people understand this. If you see somebody in chat that normally is kind, respectful, and they just start calling and bad mouthing people and being ignorant, immediately, and this goes for Melted Copper, this goes for Aspiring Alchemist, this goes for me, Check Stacker, any of you guys who are a mod, right? Go to their channel and look at the date. If the date is within 24 hours or 48 hours, no questions asked, just remove them. But there is a way that you can find out more about that channel by reporting them and saying, hey, they're spamming multiple accounts. Because when they send you the report, they'll send you their number, their account number, and then you can go to Google, put in that account number, and it'll tell you who they are. Now it'll block out their personal information, but you can actually find out who these people are. There's a person in our community who I called out by name because she was doing this, taking up different accounts, going in and blasting people. And so I reached out, got the thing, issued a complaint, got the report back, went to Google, reported it, and explained what was going on, and then sent Google and that person a message and said, I want you to know that I'm requesting a formal shutdown. And then I had a CC, which was my attorney, and I CC'd my attorney and said, if this continues to happen, I'm going to seek legal action. It has never happened again. It stopped, like it's done. In fact, you haven't seen that person in chat very frequently. You haven't seen him at all in any of mine. So if it gets really bad, and I don't mean just because you want to do that and report it, because if you negatively report somebody and you're just being ignorant and mean and you want to do that to whatever, you can get in a lot of legal trouble for that, because telling spouting libel, which is defamation, can definitely cause some issues. But if it gets really bad, there's ways for you to get with YouTube and track it and then get it to Google hands, because Google doesn't play that game. They don't play that. If you're going to be manipulative and speak hate and do stuff like that, they will hammer you.
I also sometimes, it doesn't happen as much anymore, but still sometimes, I had it happen this week, where someone's talking, saying good show, blah blah blah, something about crypto, and always ends in the word Beyonce. You and I've talked about that before, and you told me just get them up and hide them from the channel or something.
Well, and those are bots, right? And you're going to get, hey, have you heard about this really new program? I got to put these on, my eyes are hurting. Have you heard about this new program that helps you? Or they tell you, hey, great investment video, really nice research, love the channel. You've really helped me, but I have a couple questions. And then you say, shoot, fire away, hey, go ahead. And then all of a sudden it's like you get 5 or 6 comments about this Chinese crypto based program. They're bots, and they subscribe to your account. I've had one stream in particular, was not a very good stream, just a chit chat kind of thing. I got 9 subscribers. When I blocked those things, I lost all 9 because they all chatted in the same thing, but they were all bots. And YouTube will go through and they will look at those and they will identify and they will remove those. And you can, report them every time you get a major bot like that. Make sure you're reporting them.
I don't know how to report yet, so I haven't done that.
You just click the 3 dots and you report, and it'll bring up a thing, and then you answer the questions and fire it away.
I just clicked the hide channel.
Hiding channel, if they're just being ignorant, then it is what it is. But if they're being blatant or they're spamming you, then that's against the community guidelines. So report them and get them knocked out. Because the bots, they're bot farms, and they do thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of messages per second to some of these subsites. So, yeah.
Wow. Didn't know that. Okay.
Now, Melted Copper, one thing about being blocked, Neil is correct. You're blue, you can't be blocked. But if you get blocked on a page and you weren't doing anything, I'm going to tell you it probably is because they're on their phone. And if you go to click on something, it doesn't work, and you click twice, now you've inadvertently timed them out or blocked them. Reach out to your host and say, go in and look at your block and see if I've blocked this person. Go into your settings Matter of fact, if you want me to, I can show people how to do that. Moderators, it'd be good. Actually, I won't do this here because there's a potential for me to show stuff. We'll host a group one with both of our channels and our mods, and we'll explain how that works. If you're interested in learning.
Did you start a live stream, simultaneous live stream?
Yeah,
No.
I'm cheating.
Oh, Neil?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm cheating.
Okay.
I got actually. I was talking to Milton.
Two reasons is because one, I don't recognize melted copper. I never heard that before. By the way, welcome melted copper. It also has that double parentheses with a minus sign in the middle, which means
Yeah, he's on my chat. I didn't know it would actually come through from my show chat onto your show chat.
It always does because he's the host.
Oh yes, I learned something new today too.
Yeah.
Looks like Gerald's the same. It looks like it's demonstrating with that little thing you were talking about, Tiger. People that are chatting on my chat have that.
Yeah, it comes over right next to their avatar. Begin parentheses, end parentheses, and the minus sign in the middle. So I learned that when we did our live stream after the presidential debate between Kamala and Trump, and I wasn't able to see my own stream, but yours was going through, and I didn't realize it was. I thought maybe the computer world fixed itself when it was just I needed to do new commands that I didn't know about. But no, that's what it means.
All it was.
Signs.
Yeah.
You want to put a link so that the people in my chat can come over here to get that little thing off their avatar?
Say that one more time.
You want to put a link to one of your two guys' chats so they can or shows, YouTube shows, so people in my chat can jump over to your chats?
No need. I'm not streaming live. I'm only on Tiger, so I'm not worried about it.
If you want to do that, that's fine. I would.
Tell me. I wish I knew how.
Just leave it the way it is, dude. It's fine. No worries.
With that.
They're showing up. We can still chat. It's just that we will see it on our stream, but they won't necessarily see the chat between them. So they're going to be people like, I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't see that. So they'll be like, who in the hell are you talking to? There's nobody here by that name.
Talking to a ghost, baby. Talking to a ghost.
Yeah. So it's just, we understand what's going on. Not a big deal. Yeah, check. Absolutely. I don't mind doing that at all. Tiger, let's go ahead and find a time. Maybe when do you take off? When do you depart?
Well, it was tentatively I was going to fly out on the 6th, and the doctor that has the two shifts before me for both March and April has contacted me because he wants to part ways with that company. So he asked me to take the 2 days beforehand. I'm waiting for the wife to answer, which is the reason why I mentioned to you that for Stack Collector, we might want to do something on a different time frame or a different idea. Because if I did that, I would nowhere near be available for that Thursday. So
I'm tracking. I got you.
Maybe we can do it the Thursday before. It'll be two back-to-back Stack Collector.
I have no problem doing that. If you guys want to do that, we can do that. It wouldn't be normal practices as far as your standard stacking stuff, but we can definitely do that. Even if you want to have one where it's just the moderators for both channels, we can do that as well.
Yeah, we can do it moderators only also.
Yeah, so I'm good with either way. Doesn't matter
for moderators what they want to do. I know how to do members only. Is there a way to do moderators only?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It's in the settings when you set your views up. Who's going to be there, so you can see that.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So,
no, but basically, my goal is to start getting my employer to leave me alone for Thursdays. So 1 week it'll be Stat Collector, the next week will be Tiger, the next week Stat Collector, the next week Tiger. It's kind of hard for me to give some consistency to YouTube and to all of you because my employer